I kind of have hit a roadblock, and I'm searching results for Web Development 3, video and audio. Came to a test page, deactivated. So let's have a little look. There's lots of different bits to it. Creating and submitting a video, a test video, read article, add sections, lectures, video content to your course, right? Okay. How to create a coding exercise. Not really what I'm after, in truth and all honesty. But where was the other bit? So we've got 13 topics there. I might have to send a message to Rob, the instructor, on Facebook. Because I've just posted something to Facebook, which was a congratulations. And that congratulations was right there. Not much to look at, but it was to do with the symbols in the course. And it was an exercise where you had to put the at LT semicolon A at GT semicolon to get the at on the page. And then it was asking to put in the currencies, any order, and that was at pound. And the bit I missed off first time round was that semicolon, but I did add it and I got the congratulations. So yeah, now trying to work out why this is coming up with what it's coming up with at the moment. I'll show you on screen. So how much of the course have you done this morning? Well, I'm going to show you. So we have that one there, and we have that one there. They're both the same. And the page I was just looking at was contact for the nearest one to us is Ireland. So what I'm going to do is how to reach our support team. Voila. So yeah, because it's all paid for, I'm going to just turn around and say, like, why is it deactivated? Because as you can see along the top there is lots of bits and pieces. And also here we have, there is 4. Here's the error point. You see how there's 4 there? Yeah. I keep forgetting to save. I'm just doing the work and then that appears. it's a pain in the butt, but I'll open that full scale. So that's just what I've just typed before I came to the error. And can't progress to the next one because of this. Website has been deactivated. Please contact support. Which is a pain. It is an absolute pain in the you-know-what. So, what we got? No, that's not me. Stop pestering people. Benny, who am I pestering? What I'm doing is I'm getting into the course and there's a block. It's saying website has been deactivated. So it's a case of contacting them to turn around and say, I am learning, but I've come to a grinding halt because it's been deactivated. And find out how it becomes undeactivated. So that's where we are at the moment. But there is bits and pieces again on HTML on VS Code, because what I'm doing is I'm typing it out in code, in VS Code, so there is a log of what I've done. And stumbling block. Right, maybe the course had to be completed. You're possibly right. You are possibly right. And if it is that, where it has to be completed within a time frame, why didn't they tell you that? You know what I mean? That's one of the things. Maybe AI came along and whizzed past the course. Well, be a Viking, who knows? All I do know is that I went through the HTML entities with a bit of a struggle because I didn't add the semicolon after the value, which was on the page. But this is part of the learning. It's just that when that page popped up saying it's deactivated, that's annoying. How much, hey Paul, done much progress since yesterday? Yeah, there's 4 files which have got to be saved. They are on the laptop at the moment, and just got to put them into the correct folder. I learned HTML years ago using only Notepad and saving in HTML to view. Yeah. Well, I was told to put a folder on desktop, name it, and then everything goes to that folder. Good morning, Kevin. So yes, I'll tell you one thing though, Kevin. The people of America is having a bit of a mare at the moment, aren't they? Gordon Bennett, man. Who would have ever thought of troubles in, is it California? Wow. But it is what it is. And what we got here? What for? What? I'm not even sure what that is, man. Not even sure. So I shall wait and see what they say. It could be something dead simple. Could be. Right. Pop the kettle on. Right. Paul failed his... What's 11 plus? Huh? Oh, what's Dan saying? What's Dan saying? I don't think Paul has ever checked that the code he is writing is working. Well, I'm writing on a pad little tidbits. Do you have errors in your code? Some, yeah. I mean, in the videos there is the good, which is a congratulations, but there is also error. Do you know what I mean? And it's not just about showing the positives. It's also about the negatives, where things have gone a bit skew with. So, interesting. Wasn't expecting that this morning. It will tell you the line and roughly what's wrong. Yeah, I mean, I've got that bit. The one thing I've learned with VS Code, and sometimes it's good, and sometimes it's bloody annoying. And that is this: when I've kind of learned shift and then the less than, then the what goes in the that between the two arrows, less than and more than. So yeah, I am picking things up. And what was meant to happen was I do the video and the audio, and then it was the roundup of HTML. Well, I'm trying to learn Jeremy all the time. You know, I mean, the two new writing pads. That's so I can I've changed the color to red on that, so that things kind of pop off the page. He won't. Benny is saying he walks away when he gets errors. If the page I'm trying to look at for a test is deactivated, I need it to be reactivated, Benny. And there's no way around that. It needs to be activated. And I'll just continue with the VS in the background, like making sure everything is saved. Right, turn that to there. So it hasn't stopped, it's just slowed, because I'm sure Udemy will get straight back to me. Why aren't you at school today? Well, I left school in 1983, which is a blooming long time ago. Did I ever think about learning? Well, you always do. Benny's saying, use common sense. Look at the next page if there's more errors. Is that in VS Code, Benny? Let me know. Paul, when you're done the true course, will consider applying for jobs at Facebook or OpenAI. No, on your course, Benny is saying. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to message Rob and ask for his advice. And hopefully I get the advice I want. So I can continue. Right. That there. Stick you there. Right. Yeah. Oh, wow. So bring that down to a box. Right. That's that one, isn't it? Help center. That will do. That's about the same thing. Right. Is there any problem with you're wearing glasses? Resolving your settings with video error. No, it's not that. Learning experience. Anything there? No. Back. Press the back button. Back button again. Right. Contact. Okay, that's email. General information. Which one? Which one? Which one? Support team. Let's see what the support team say. Right. How to connect with Udemy support. Right. Aha. So we're getting somewhere. Right. Had error. Message. On web development 3.0. Video and audio please help. Bosh. Sent. So Alex is when you're ready to start, please. I've already started chatting. Hi, I'm Alex, Udemy's virtual agent. I'm here to help you quickly resolve the issue or question. But if you need additional assistance, I can submit an email ticket to our team. Before proceeding, can you confirm you already submitted? No. Okay, I'm here to assist. If it helps, the article below includes tips on how I work best. Okay. Luna. In a few words, please enter the question. Something else. All right. Doing the HTML5 and stuck. Video and audio is telling me deactivated page. Right. Oh God. Right. What God. Good to see you're sticking with the business. Right. So is saying this. Okay, let's proceed. The issue you're encountering, please check your status page to see if there are any issues on Udemy status page. Right, so click that. Status page. Nope. Right, where was that one? All good. Status page. Right, what got? So it said about running through the steps together to resolve the issue now. If we are still experiencing issues afterwards, I can submit a ticket. Okay. So if I do that, right, where was that thing? So I want to copy that and then stick that in the blooming box. This is the message. Please help. Push. There we go. So I can fit other course issues are due to a few common we can run through. If you're still experiencing, guide me through the steps. Okay, so we'll guide you through. System requirements. Is your system up to date? Let's have a little look. Gordon Bennett, man, how many blooming windows have I got? Wow. Minimum Chrome. I just use Chrome. I have now boot Firefox, Safari. I do use Edge or Opera. Windows 10 or higher. Blah 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 blah. Right, so it's not that one. So knock that one down. That one. That one. Right. Yes. Right. Next we'll try, oh, internet speed. Oh, go Bennett. Yes, it is. Over 5 megabytes per second. Yeah. Are you having issues on other courses? Okay. So it's asking me other courses. Are you able to watch lectures normally? Yeah. Contact the instructor. Got yeah. Right. Right. Don't need that one. Which one is it? Which blooming one is it? Direct message to course instructor. Brilliant. Navigate to our message page, then follow instructions. Right. Okay. Yep. So I'll message the instructor and then see what he has to say. Because apparently each different course has its own instructor, and see what Rob can search. Because the other ones which it's given me is Clarion North. She's doing the Solidity, and Cold Steel, he does the web development bootcamp. And unbelievably, the bottom one was 5 years ago. So yeah. But I will message him, and then he can get back to us and let me know how to fix that error. Oh, right. But the thing was this morning to go from what I did yesterday, doing the HTML entities this morning, and then it was the audio, and then after the audio is the summary of HTML. So we are moving, just not moving at super fast pace. Good morning, Mason. Was the top one your no? She was never the missus, because I never put the ring. Just move on to the next chapter. Yeah, but if I do that, if I move on to CSS, I'm kind of missing two last parts of the Udemy, aren't I? And what's the point of jumping to CSS when there's a problem with HTML? You can't fix what the computer's saying. I'll message Rob, who's the instructor, because he's the one who writes the course work. And Callum is saying, seeking you, the launch has been pushed back until 2089. Well, sorry to tell you, I'm really sorry to burst your bubble, Callum, because the end of this month, 2 are going to pop out. That is Seeking You and Geordie Nation. Jack, when was the last time you went on a night out? Night out. Wowee. That's a hard one, that one. Yeah, well, the one thing which was the pain in the ear was I've got through, what's it? I think there's 30 odd bits to HTML, and I'm at 2 off because there's the video and the audio. I keep doing it the other bloody way around. And there's also the end of that section. Be a vacant. Please stop being stupid. Please stop being stupid. I know you're not stupid, but please, stuff like that. Yeah. I made a promise a long, long time ago, and I never broke it. So stop it. Are you going to the pre-season game at St James's Park in August? Possible. I'm working on, at this moment in time, sorting out the code. What a stupid thing. What is the promise you made a long time ago? Well, that promise is between me and my mother. So there you go. Are you still going to the Champions League away games? If I need to sort my passport out, otherwise I ain't swimming. How many jobs will Seeking You create? The hope is I'm going to say 25 jobs. Oh, so everybody's coming in. Tracy, yeah, plastic fan. Yeah, of course I'm plastic. Yeah, look. Plastic. Yeah. Now, I'll message Rob, say there's something wrong, and get him to fix it. No, we didn't get the Debenhamsville. And when are you going to get grips with Python? Okay. Well, I can honestly say this much. What? Yeah. Bye. No, I don't own the flat. I rent. Benny, the problem is not in command prompt. The problem is in the video and audio. And Cowboy is saying, yes, I think the command could fix the frozen video. The video is not frozen, there's just nothing there. Ooh. Not at the minute, Jack. Not at the minute. However, I have just asked an important question to the doctors this morning, so I'm waiting for a reply. So, right, the updates. Well, there's nothing I can do at the minute, so I've bucket that. Would you ever consider doing taxi driving? I did years ago, but I went for the test, and the person doing the test gave me something which was outside of the city centre, and there was no way I could know, and that's where it went. Will I need a valid form of photo ID? Well, what I'm going to introduce into Seeking You and Geordie Nation is no VPN. So if you're using a VPN, you've got to disable it. And both of them are very, very close. So, all right. Benny, I know you can hear. So if I see another message with utter trash, I don't want to see those. So remove them. Is this yours? Will the app be available in other countries? UK. And then it grows. As .org for seeking you and .co.uk, that's British. It kind of tells you in the description. But I wasn't expecting that this morning. However, I'll see what Rob has to say, the instructor. And right. Okay. Hey, man. Anyway. So I'm going to message him. Wait for a reply. And this evening, we're going to be speaking because I think it's 7 o'clock tonight. The little mini window shuts. So we'll talk about that tonight. Benny, you know what it is, Benny? I did tell you. I did say it to you. And I'm still saying it. So, right. I've done as much as I can do at the moment. And I will see you all at 7 p.m. tonight. And then we're going to talk football and something else. So, thank you all for being in here. Thank you.